Are you ready? Hit it. Hey, welcome back. Welcome to Hectic House to Happy Homeschool. We are a month plus in. And let me tell you, in some ways, for me, homeschool is kicking my tush. It has been the highs of highs. I have loved it to so many degrees, but at the same time, there have been so many things that have been harder than I ever imagined. But in a good way also. I've learned so much. So we're going to talk today about some of the things that we've learned in the first month of homeschool. It's actually been closer to 2 months, so, right? But we're slow learners, so these guys aren't slow learners. That was a little jump down.
I was like, oh.
They want me to be their size, so but it has been interesting, to say the least. I've learned a lot about myself, and I've learned a lot about my girls also. So first of all, I guess I'll talk about some of the things that I have learned, and I've got some notes in my phone here, so I may refer to them occasionally if my phone decides to be cooperative. First of all, like I mentioned before, is I have learned a lot myself. As I've done these language arts lessons and stuff, I've learned things that I had forgotten, or I don't know if I ever even really learned them. So that's been fun. It's always fun to be in a learning mindset and feel like you're making progress and stuff. First of all, I'm going to talk about some of the things that I've learned as I've taught. I've learned a lot about my girls and how they learn, and what some of their strengths are and what some of their weaknesses are. I've learned how some of their limits, how I've learned there's times that they need to have breaks, and I've learned that I need to be more aware and recognize those times when they need breaks, instead of having them push through until they're at a point where they're frustrated or annoyed or whatever, and they start shutting down, and then the quality of their work goes in the toilet. And so I've learned to be more present and be aware of those times when they start to get frustrated. I've learned that I can set the tone of the day. If I'm in a bad mood, then I can make the tone of the classroom bad and negative. So if I try to be positive and fun and more upbeat, then they in turn can be more positive and upbeat. So I've also learned that with two girls close in age, they're 2 years apart about, and that can be a hard thing because there can be a bit of competition between the two, where one can be trying to outdo another, or and so I have to be careful in my teaching that I don't feed into that and make those moments more frequent, that I can sort of temper them somehow with the way that I deliver a message. The other thing that I learned is Mallory is really quick to answer the questions. She'll, if I ask a question, Mallory, she's quick to have the answer and answer. Marquet, on the other hand, is sometimes she's fine to sit back and just be quiet, and she's like, the teacher's favorite in the public school, because she'll sit and be quiet and she'll behave and she will not cause a problem. She won't make a peep. So I've had to tailor my teaching a little bit so that I make sure that Marquet gets an opportunity to answer questions. And
when we would do piano, the first time we would do it, she would ask us what notes are and what the counts are, and I would always answer the questions, but I would sit there and wait for Marquet, but I didn't want her to know that I didn't know the answer, so I'd just say, I'd look at her, and then she'd be like, and then I'd be like, I'll just say the answer. I didn't want her to think that I was just oh, I know it all. And so
Yeah.
I'm not going to let her answer anything.
That's all right. So, you know what? They're both a strength and a weakness, you know. We acknowledge them as a strength. It's a strength that she doesn't always talk and be a little yacker. And so, but it can also be a weakness, is that sometimes she needs to not just step back, she needs to step forward and be a strength and answer the questions and stuff. And then for this little Missy, it's a strength because she can have confidence and she can speak to others and she can be social and stuff, but it can also be a weakness, so sometimes she needs to step back and let somebody else answer. But, you know, she's sensitive to that also. So that is another thing that I have learned to, another hurdle that we've gone over. Let's see, what else? I was going to ask the girls some of the things that they've learned. So first we'll go to Mallory, and we as we were doing homeschool initially, we were doing it in on the kitchen table and in on the living room, on the couch and stuff. But I was finding that there was just so much distraction, and I felt like that anyway, we were having school stuff all over the place, and anyway, I started to feel like it was going to be really, really important for us to have like a more of a central, like a location where we could have a homeschool room that would be set up where we could have all our supplies and everything and do homeschool and help us to be maybe more focused. And Mallory made an interesting comment one day to me early on that kind of helped me solidify the decision that we needed to turn our home office into the schoolroom. And what was that?
So I was telling her that I was saying that it was hard for me to concentrate when I would do school in my room when my mom was taking others to school, or if I was just doing school somewhere else, it would be hard for me to just sit there and concentrate, because when you're in your room or somewhere, you know that there's other things to do. You could just go on the computer and say, oh, there's something to do right there, or oh, in my room there's slime right there, and I could just go play with it. But it's hard to just sit there and concentrate on your work when you have other things when you're at home and stuff. Yeah. Like that.
And so what did you say? You said at school, at public school.
And that it's easier to concentrate because everyone's doing the exact same thing as you, and you know that you're gonna have to concentrate or anything. So. Yeah.
So she felt like that being home was making it a little harder for her to focus than at school, because at school she didn't have anything else to do. She had to do this certain activity. And so it's kind of the opposite about how some people have said it. But for her experience is that it was a little bit harder to focus at home because there were more distractions here at home than she found at school. But not necessarily all a bad thing. What was the other thing that we...
I was when we were starting to get our homeschool room done and everything, and it's just so cute in here, I just thought about it, and I'm like, how am I supposed to go back to a public school and high school and have brown desks and everyone not having cute decorations and everything?
Yeah, so that will definitely be a change. Do you feel the same way?
Yeah.
Yeah, she likes it too. Our schoolroom is still under construction, and we will do a reveal of that when we have the whole thing finished. And but you can see some of our things we've got in the background that we haven't quite gotten on the wall, and we've got little stacks of things around us that are not visual on the camera. But once we get this finished, we will do a reveal. But it has been wonderful. We've got this all. We've painted the walls all up, and now we just need to get some help putting some things on the walls and getting more organized, and then we will be set. And you can look forward to that video coming up in the next week or so. Marquet had the other day, I mentioned something about when we, what did I say? I can't remember. That someday, when you went back, if you went back to public school, and what did you say?
I said I never want to go back.
Yeah, so she's loving it and she's doing well. They've been really, really good to get their work done. I mean, to a sense. We all kind of have our moments in our days where we kind of spread it out a little longer, and if I have to run an errand or something while I'm gone, then sometimes that can turn into a fun fest. But for the most part, they have been really good to be disciplined and get the things done that they have. One of Marquet's biggest distractions, we didn't talk about this, but I'm just wondering if you know what one of your biggest distractions are at home. What's one of the things, one of the biggest little things that keep you from doing your work? Yes. Yes. That would be another thing that I've learned. I've seen all of your YouTube videos out there about how to entertain your preschool, and believe me, I've watched them, and I intend to, well, I have used them as a resource to distract them. But especially for this one, Stratton, my 3-year-old, is a definite distraction because he knows how to guilt her and lure her away, and he wants her to play with him. And he wants Mallory to play with him as well, but more so this one, I think. And
she'll just like step and say, "I'll go."
Yeah, she's quick to volunteer for some reason. I don't know.
No, I don't want to handle this.
Yeah, she doesn't really enjoy playing trucks, but so I guess I did not realize quite the extent of what a distraction he would be. But again,
sometimes I like try to get him into a different thing than trucks.
Yeah. So she'll take him in there and she'll sometimes get him distracted, and she gets tired of playing trucks, so she tries to lure him into playing something she likes, but it doesn't always work. So we have had Billy up here with us, and he's done a lot of activities, and that's another video that we're going to be presenting to you, is all of our little preschool hacks for our little preschool that we've used, and we've had some ones that have worked really, really well. Any other lessons that you've learned about homeschool? What's something that you miss? Is there a negative or something that you...
I miss being able to talk to all my friends during the day, and it's kind of like being able to go to school with them and then get to hang out with them a little, and then go back to school and then hang out with them a little. Yeah. But it's kind of harder to socialize when you're in homeschool, but I like it, but it's just...
Huh? Do you like homeschool?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Good. Yeah, I think it has been, overall, we have had great results. It's been a wonderful decision. We've had lots of success. I think we've had just the girls have learned a ton. They've moved along really well. We're in what lesson in your math are you on?
36.
36 in math, and what in language arts?
43.
43 in language arts. So we have moved right along. That 36 in math doesn't count the 9. How many quizzes? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? How many?
I have 9 quizzes.
9 quizzes. So we've had a good, it's like I said, we're calling this our month update, but it's really more like our 2-month update, because we slow started into it because I'm a slow learner, and we're still trying to work out the kinks. But overall, it's been a success, and I have loved it. I have learned a ton. I feel like we have grown closer together as a family, and I've gotten to know my daughters better. I've been able to see how smart they are. They really are smart, sharp girls. I feel like I've been able to see some of the things that we need to learn and learn together. I definitely have learned that things that I need to improve on, especially, and what a big effect that I can make on the homeschooling. I also have learned an important lesson about the quality of their work. At first, I was I was pretty lenient about things, but then I noticed that the standard of their work started going down, gradually down. And I realized, okay, I can't be quite that lenient. I'm not this rigid type of a person, but I did, I just realized how important the teacher, the mother, whoever is in a teaching situation, that you can really make or break a situation. And so some situations I broke, and I definitely have not been my best self. But it's always nice because we always have another day, don't we? Yep. Thank you for watching this episode. I hope that you found something valuable and interesting in it. If you did, then
make sure you like this video and subscribe if you want to see more. And make sure you click that notification bell down below.
Thanks for watching.
Bye. You forgot to say we're going to have more upcoming videos.
Oh, okay, let's do that again. Okay. All right. Oh my goodness, we're a mess. Okay, thank you so much for watching us and taking the time out of your busy schedules. I hope that you found something of value in this video. We have more upcoming videos coming to you, so stay tuned. So stay tuned, please, and watch these upcoming videos that we have to share with you. We're really excited about them, and there's really going to be some fun ones. We're going to be real. We're going to show you the good, the bad, and the ugly, because we definitely have all of the above in our videos, in our homeschool day. But we're not going to hide the fact that we have our ups and our downs. We're going to be very real. If you find something here that you enjoy, then please
like this video if you enjoyed it, and also make sure you click that subscribe button to see more videos, and go click that notification bell to be featured in our next video.
Yeah. Good job. Okay, thanks so much. Bye.
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 I forgot
Do we need to do it again? Or are we good?
Whatever works. Okay, Mom, you need to write it down. And I need to write mine down.
You don't like what I said? You want me to say it exactly how you said it?
No. I need to write mine down.
Okay. Watch more upcoming, exciting, fabulous, fantastic videos that we have coming to you soon. These are going to be fun-filled, frequent, fact-filled, fabulous videos that you are not going to want to miss. So make sure
that you like this video if you enjoyed it. Also, make sure you subscribe and click that notification bell down below. Bye!
Ding! Bye!
We did that the perfect timing.
Oh, Slade. That's funny. Slade.
Are we actually doing that one?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how crazy it looks. Oh, was that crazy? Okay, do 1, 2, 3, cut.